Hi, my name is Rosie Gill and I'm the Director of Education at Milk Street, and this is Milk Street at Home. Today we're going to make crispy chickpeas. There's no magic to these chickpeas except that they are delicious. When we make them in cooking classes, chickpea haters become chickpea lovers. Teenagers go home and start making chickpeas for their afternoon snack. These are just wonderful, and I want you to have a little of this delight in your life. Okay, how do we make these transformative chickpeas? It's very simple, which is good because you'll want to eat them a lot. First, heat a 1/4 cup of oil in a 10 or 12-inch skillet until it's almost smoking. The oil is important. Don't use less. If you use less, your chickpeas will stick, your chickpeas won't get crispy, and you will be sad. So use your 1/4 cup of oil. While the oil is heating, you want to take 1.5 cups of cooked chickpeas, either canned or ones you cooked yourself, and dry them very, very well and toss them in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Both that the chickpeas are dry and that you're using cornstarch is going to help with the browning and the crispiness. Once the oil is hot, put the chickpeas into the pan and then don't touch them. It's another very important part of developing crispiness. It will take 4 or 5 minutes for the chickpeas to crisp, so just let them be while you make a spice blend. You can use a single spice if there's one you really like. You just want 2 teaspoons of spice total. If you're blending, the key is contrast. So I'm using 3/4 of a teaspoon of coriander, 3/4 of a teaspoon of cumin. Those are both grounding and earthy, pungent spices. To contrast, I'm using 1/2 teaspoon of Aleppo chili flakes. You also want to mix in 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. The sugar acts a little bit like acid in so much that it's going to make the other flavors pop, which is great. Once the chickpeas are brown, turn off the heat. Now add the spices to the pan with the salt and the sugar, and the spices are going to bloom or become more aromatic in that hot oil. We don't want the heat still on though, because ground spices burn quickly. Stir this around well. It's going to smell amazing. Now, using a slotted spoon or a fish spatula to leave any leftover oil in the pan, transfer the chickpeas to a bowl and you're done. All right, you have crispy chickpeas. What do you do with them? What don't you do with them? Besides eating them straight out of the bowl while they're piping hot, which is amazing, you can also mix them with roasted butternut squash and maybe put a yogurt and tahini dressing on top. They're great in salads, awesome mixed with pasta, and really good with roasted chicken. I think you'll find plenty of ways to work them into your meals. Really, they're just one of our favorite mini recipes here at Milk Street, and we wanted to share them with you.